Welcome back, outdoor cookers and as well ad riders and others. Today is Mom's Day, and there is season for rhubarbs, and to honor my grandma and mother this day, I would like to make some pancakes and rhubarg cream, something that my grandmother loved to do for me when I visited her. So let's see if I manage to make them as good as they did. I will try my best. Some fresh rhubarbs from my backyard at home. Rhubarb is always best before midsummer, but of course you can make this all the season for rhubarbs. Now we'll measure up 1/2 liter of water. You know you have the measures. The measures inside this smaller pot. About that. Then I already measured the amount of sugar I need. The amount of sugar is about 1 to 1.5 deciliter. I will boil up the mix of sugar and water. I could also add some cardamom in this to make it even more tasty. Didn't have it though with me, so I will bear with this. It tastes good anyway. Right, now we have a boil of the sugar and water. This should cook for 15 minutes. So let's start with that and then see how it looks. So I did the same with as with sugar for the Rhubarg cream. I did with the flour as well for the pancakes. Measure it up at home, about 3 deciliters. Prepared with milk as well, 1/2 liter. I will pour in half of the milk into the flour. About that. Just to make it easier to stir up this mix, flour and milk, so it gets even. As well, I have salt in this. I mixed up the salt with the milk before, like a teaspoon. Creaming good. Looks good as well. The rhubarbs is starting to fall apart. Need to melt up some butter. Works perfect when the pan works as a lid. So what I did here is what's melting some butter. When this works as a lid, and poured into the pancake mix that I let stand and mature a little bit when I'm waiting for the rhubarb cream to be ready. The rhubarb cream has been cooking for almost 15 minutes, which should be good. So what I'm going to do right now is to pour in some potato flour to make it somewhat thicker. This is about 3 tablespoons of potato flour. Right, I think that would be good. I will be stirred it a little bit. Gets thickened. Now we will put this aside to let it cool down. Could be served with the pancakes as not hot, but warm or cold. Personally, I like it cold, and it tastes wonderful and smells wonderful as well. Well, it's beautiful weather today. Has been a little bit windy. Very stormy tonight. However, I find a very nice spot over here where it's less windy in this little bit leeway from wind. See some sailboats out there today on the sea. They are revving their mainsails, so I see it's windy for them as well. Okay, I think it's ready. Very nice. We'll make the next one. It's very beautiful out here. The Swedish west coast in the archipelago. Where I am right now, it's pretty close to home. Nice place to bail out. Works like a champ, this duosol pan. Oh, could cool down a little bit. I was a little bit worried about this stainless steel pan, how it works with frying pancakes, but it works really great. I always have, or not always, but I often have my non-stick larger 24 centimeter pan with me on the 25, because this is not the lightweight kit for me. So I had an option to go non-stick if needed, but I don't need that. The stainless steel surface works really nice. When making pancakes, it's most important to find a very even spot for the pan. Otherwise it gets difficult, and that's hard in this environment to find a really flat spot. But I did. You have to figure out how to arrange the stove. You see, it's losing some colors. That means more butter. More butter. Perfect, perfect. It seems like I will get some 5 or 6 pancakes out of this mix. I have some milk left, a third of it, but I think the thickness of this mix was very good, so I don't want to use up the last. Otherwise I think like 6 deciliter of milk and 3 deciliter of flour and 3 eggs will make like 8 pancakes into this kit. If you have the 27, this is the 25. The pancakes gets a little bit smaller, but not much. Last time I did pancakes, I did it on the 27, which is hard anodized, and that works perfect as well. Before that I only used the non-stick pan for frying pancakes, but I'm really happy with this. This fry pan rocks. I will let it go for some more to get more color on it. Let's see if that trick worked. I think it's time for turn it. Yeah, somewhat. Looks good, looks good. Oh, I think this will be the last one. A small one. Right, soon ready. And I told it was Mom's Day today, so what else to do than surprise my wife with this small little meal, perfect for lunch today. She's sun tanning just around this cliff, so I will just walk over with this little lunch for her and see if she gets happy with this. What do you think? Please comment on that. Maybe I have to make up something later, and in the evening our kids will visit us at home, and hopefully they have something in their plans too to surprise the mom. However, this meal was my favorite when I was a kid, and I visited my grandma, which I loved, and grandpa of course, and my mom. This is to honor them and surprise my wife. Alright, see you on the next one. It could be on a adv bike, or it could be outdoor cooking, or it could be some RVing with a camping car. Who knows? You will see. Bye for now. Voilà. Bon appétit.